Hello, welcome to Kitchen Counter Crafts. If you like this video, would you please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Today I have the Diplomat Aero in a antique rose, and I got this pen. It's a medium, and I got it for an early Valentine's Day gift from my sweet husband, and I am so excited to unbox it and open it up. Now I have to tell you, I had to open it and just take a peek at the color because I couldn't stand it. It is absolutely gorgeous, but I wanted to unbox it so that you can see what it looks like when you first get it. So the outside box is like this, and just, you know, cardboard with the Diplomat logo on there. And I was trying to figure out what this is. I think they're supposed to be like ink drops, I would guess. And the box itself is quite interesting. It's aluminum, it's metal, but it is not all metal. It has this kind of canvasy fabric inside, so it just slides out. You can see my fingerprints on it. And I was kind of thinking, my husband has one of these, and I was thinking about, okay, what do you do with this now? You've got this actually really big chunk of metal. Kind of wasteful, I think. I mean, as pretty as it is, it's kind of wasteful to just let it sit. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. My first thought was that I would just kind of set it like this and put my pens in it so that they don't roll off the counter. I guess that might be something I could think about a little bit more. Maybe even put some edges on it and use it as a box. I don't know. But onto the pen, and not so much about the box, but metal boxes, I don't know, that kind of love them. This is like a cotton linen insert with the Diplomat logo since 1922. And then there is the beauty, and it just looks like Sleeping Beauty in its bed. This is like a satin bed that it sits on, and has a satin ribbon, and this little tab that opens up, and you can put, it has the guarantee, and then also a cartridge in there, which I'm not going to bother using because I want to ink this. And as I mentioned, it is with a medium nib, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But the finial, I hope you can see that. Let's zoom in. There it is. It has the Diplomat flower on it. It has this beautiful Zepplin design. It is made in Germany, and it is all aluminum body. It has a kind of this burnished metal. Also, the whole thing's aluminum, so I'll stop saying aluminum. But it has this matte silver clip, and then it has the matte silver Diplomat logo here, and then some other writing I can't read because it's too small. But what does it say? Oh, Germany. Huh. Okay, there you have it. And then when you unclip this beautiful, beautiful pen, you see a very nice grip section, and then the nib, which is just very, very pretty also. And it has the flower, and it says Diplomat on it, and since 1922, and then a M for medium. Then unscrewing this, I have not had a chance to do this yet, so I'm pretty excited to see it. But it has a converter, and it says Diplomat made in Germany also. And on the website it said like different people get different converters, not necessarily the same one for this one. So let me give you some specs on this, and of course I didn't grab a ruler because that would be too convenient, so let me do that. Let's see, here we go. All right, so I think it's kind of a tradition that I always forget I need a ruler, and but you know, hope that's not too annoying. All right, so with the cap on, it's right at 5.5 inches. There, we can see it. And without the cap, it is, put it on this side, right above the 5 mark. So 5.05 looks something like that. So you can actually post this cap, which I will not do because I have little hands, and then the pen just gets way too huge and long, and this is right under 6.5 inches in length when it's capped. So it's a nice size pen. My husband actually got one first. His is the beautiful black and silver, and super elegant looking, and he loves his so much that he really wanted to get one for me, and he got a medium nib for me because everything I have is just about fine, and then, or it'll be the 1.1 like italic stub nib because I love to draw and color and things like that. So he just really wanted to get something a little bit different for me and surprised me, which I was actually very shocked because it's like 2 weeks away from Valentine's. So that is not what I expected, but I did tell him that this was better than flowers. So anyone looking for a Valentine's Day gift, I'm gonna just tell you, it's better than flowers. I'm inking today with the Noodler's Violet, and it was either that or Earl Grey, and I just did Earl Grey, and it seems like I love Diamond's Earl Grey so much that I'm just about inking everything up with it. So I guess I should have done that first. Let's see. I'm so excited to ink this. And let me get this here. So this is a standard converter, and it is actually a big converter. It holds a little over a mil. It's like 1.1 mils. So you're gonna be spending a lot of time with this ink, whatever you decide to ink it with. Goodness, I kind of made a mess. There we go. Get all that, ooh. There we go, I think. Okay. You know, no matter how hard you try, you kind of get ink all over you. Okay, so literally this is out of the box. Like I said, I peeked at it so that I could see the beautiful color, but then I wanted to really do the writing sample up here and do it on the video so that you could see right out of the box what it looks like. So this is going to be... so the first writing sample that I like to do is just on cheap paper, and this is just a regular notepad, and you can see my last one. Actually, I'm gonna do it on the same page here. So I had my Eco pen with the Diamine Earl Grey, such a pretty color. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. So this is the Diplomat Aero, and the color of the pen is Antique Rose. It is a medium nib, and the ink is Noodler's Violet. Hopefully you can see that. And it's a very wet ink, but also this is a medium, so you can kind of see what this looks like on just cheap writing paper. So I wanted to do this on the same page as my TWSBI Eco, just to show you the fine and the medium nib, and medium is putting out a lot of ink, I will tell you. So I guess it'll be nice for like card writing or something. I would not use it for like regular notes or something like that. And there's a lot of bleed through on the paper. And then I'm gonna also put it on this Rhodia dot pad. And let's see. All right, so here we have there's, I don't hear any feedback actually. So this is writing, and I messed up on the antique rose part, but that's okay. This is writing actually a lot thinner on the Rhodia pad, but that's to be expected because you're not going to get so much absorption from the paper. It's just better paper. But you can tell this is a super wet ink. It's still wet on here, but it wrote pretty well. A little bit thicker than the Eco Jade. I'm sorry, not Jade. Eco, yeah, Jade, fine nib. And then I also have the Kaweco Sport. That is another pen that I had. And I believe it's a medium ink. I mean, nib, I could be wrong. But anyway, I hope that the writing samples kind of help you out, even though they're different pens. But again, it's nice to have a medium nib in your collection, especially if you are just like me and you want to continue on with getting a fine and fine and fine and fine. Now I do have an extra fine, and I think I have 2 extra fines now, but this is a nice pen to have in my collection, and I am pretty excited about this steel nib. Now, know that you can actually purchase this Aero with a gold nib, and the steel nib is a JoWo, J-O-W-O, number 6 steel nib. So if you decide that the nib is not for you, you can actually change it out. So you don't have to be just married to it. I feel like I'm talking myself out of the medium nib, but I'm going to try the medium for a while and just see how it goes. I like it for my art and things like that. So overall, it is an absolutely beautiful pen to hold. I really enjoyed writing with it. The matte finish on it doesn't make your hand slip. You will see reviews from people who say it's way too slippery, but I think the grip is really nice, and it has that stopping point too, so if you feel like it's slipping, you can kind of grab it there. But I tend to write higher just because of calligraphy and dip pens. But it's a very nice pen, and is just beautiful to behold. Looks like a pink ballet slipper, don't you think? And the snap cap sure is nice too. It's just very smooth, very nice and enjoyable. So I hope you liked that review on the Diplomat Aero in Antique Rose, the special production. So I'll write the specs in the video information below, and just click on it, comment, ask me questions, and hopefully I can answer them for you. Until next time, bye.